Hey guys, what's up? It is Robert here, Robert347, that is bringing you another achievement guide today, doing the Witchdocker and all the Skulltaker achievements in Halo 3. Doing it on normal, as that is the minimum you can do it on. Turning on Grunt Birthday Party and a Whoop in Your Daddy, I believe. I don't know, I'm looking at a tiny screen from my editing program, my amazing editing program known as Windows Movie Maker. So the first skull is the Iron Skull in Sierra 117. As soon as you spawn in, run as fast as this. If you do not run as fast as this, you cannot get the skull. Just joking, that is called 4 times speed. So yeah, this is your first sort of combat situation. Just kill all these guys. It's really not that hard on normal, surprisingly. Unless you haven't played this game in a very long time like I have. It's probably been like 5 years since I played this. Anyway, once you kill them, come to the right here, down onto this little ledge, and there's the first skull. Pick it up, and you shall get the first Skulltaker achievement, and be some percentage towards Witchdocker. The second skull is in Sierra 117 again. It's a blind skull, and when you come to this part where the brute is being just a dick to Sergeant Johnson, Sergeant Johnson tries heroically to take him out. You just gotta take all these guys out, just shoot them. Use your sniper rifle, it's very useful. Need to work on my editing skills, because now I am just looking at, well, what you're looking at, but we're just looking at a whole bunch of crap. I'm waiting to show you where exactly the skull is. Anyway, take out all these guys, and you want to get up there, so just come back here a little bit, jump up, and again, and up here, and up here, and you gotta go all the way to the end of this little balcony ledge, windowsill type thing-ish. So yeah, just make your way around. Right here. I'm not entirely sure if you have to do it before you rescue Johnson, but I just did it, so I didn't have the Covenant cruisers just shooting at me while I was trying to get it. So there you go, there's the blind skull, yes, blind skull. Black eye skulls and crow's nest. As soon as you load up the level here, skip the cutscene any second now, there we go. As you can see here, I just loaded into the level, and then you're going to want to, basically you got to get up there, so just looking around. Yeah, I've never actually gotten these skulls before, even in the original Halo, when Halo 3 came out 8 years ago, whatever. Never actually got it. Wasn't much of a gamer back then, but yeah, so I wasn't entirely sure where it was. So I have to double check, but yeah, just jump up here. Yeah, it's really not that hard. I just really suck at all this parkour, movement shit, whatever. So you want to get up onto this red beam, and then you got to get up onto this pipe. Don't overshoot it like I just did. And boop, up here, there we go. And right at the end, you can see is the black eye skull. Just pick it up. Whatever your action button is. For me, that is X, I believe. I'm using the universal zoom and shoot and zoom configuration. Grunt Birthday Party skull on Crow's Nest again. You eventually get to this long hallway after you successfully defend the hangar. So come to this long hallway, drop down here, drop. There you go. Cortana flash. Just ignore them. I don't actually think you can hit them. Not entirely sure. When you get to here, the skull is on a ledge just below you. When you drop down, you actually get a checkpoint, so if you fail, you kind of just got to nudge yourself off, but if you fail, before you hit the ground, reload your last checkpoint, otherwise you'll have to start the level over again. So yeah. There's the Grunt Birthday Party skull. This next skull, the Tough Luck skulls on Savo Highway, After you deal with like the first vehicle shield sort of thing, just take that out, and eventually you go through like a tunnel. It brings you out to this long pylon sort of thing. Just jump down here, hit the cliff, not really, walk to the end of this beam, and there's the, can't remember what skull that is, any second. That is the Tough Luck skull, of course. I'm recording this at like 11:30 at night, the night before it's supposed to come out. I'm really tired. This is the Catch skull on the level The Storm. This one's a bit interesting. This one's kind of tough to get. Well, not really. This is the first sort of outside area you get to where you got to take out the anti-air wraiths. And you got to get on top of this thing. The guide I was looking at said to use a deployable cover. I didn't have one, and I don't know if you might be able to crouch down your way up, but yeah, I just go looking for some grenades. Turns out there's no grenades around here, so I just take out my teammates and grenade jump up. Not very well, I might add. As you can see, I barely make it. Anyway, there is the Catch skull on the level The Storm. Achievement pop, buy more gamer score. Fog skull on the level Floodgate. As soon as you spawn in, you're gonna end up in this plateau-y, I don't know, kind of area, cliffside area. Don't go the wrong way like I am. Like I said, it's been like 5 years since I played this game. I have not played this particular level in like 5 years. I'm the biggest fan of the Flood. Really good at killing me. Anyway, this is the way you normally go. Don't get turned around like I did. Just come down here, and you can sort of see off in the distance. There's a that's where, basically, to get this skull, there's a Flood that appears here, and he jumps over to the next building. He's actually carrying the skull, so if you shoot him, jump over those, which actually spawns the Flood. Yeah, if you shoot him, which I just failed to do there, he will drop the skull. So he does not spawn until you jump over those sandbags, or go past those sandbags. Anyway, just shoot him. It might take a couple tries, that's fine. Just reload, and pick up the skull. That's the Fog skull. The next skull is the Famine skull on the Ark. This is after you take out the first sort of fortressy area. Don't know really what to call it. When Johnson tells you to sort of follow him. You come around to this bit when you see those ghosts. Just jump up here. Again, the guide I was looking at said to use a deployable cover. Didn't have one, and I'm not very good at jumping on them anyway, so I just tried to grenade jump. It might take you a few tries again. Whatever, it's fine. Just reload, and whoop, grenade jump. Nailed it. And that is the Famine skull. Achievement pop. This is the Cowbell skull on the Ark. It's a little more difficult. As soon as you beat the Scarabs, that's what it was, come to this little bunker area. Bunch of gravity lifts. Fight your way through here. It's just, this is part of the level. You have to do it anyway. So no specific, you know, this isn't out of your way. Just come up here, through here. Talk to 343 Guilty Spark. Look at him. It's very important that you look at him. Not really. There's an Easter egg there. If you want to get it, might make a video on it later. Actually, have a couple of egg hunt videos coming out today, which are Easter egg videos, which I think you might like. Anyway, when you get to this bit here, this might take a few tries to just reload the checkpoint. Pop down your gravity lift and try to get up to this top little ledge sort of thing there. Missed again, that's fine. You can see that skull is there though. Once again, you need to be on at least normal to get these, and there, yeah. Can't just catch the edge and you'll be able to get the skull. That's the Cowbell skull on the level of the Ark. The next skull is the Thunderstorm skull on the Covenant. This is after you take out all the brutes in the first tower. You get told to go assist Sergeant Johnson, I think it is, on the third tower, which is after you get this past this bit here, you'll actually, I'm pointing to the screen there like an idiot. This is the second tower. The third tower is around the corner. But to get this skull, you actually want to go to this second tower. That's fine. There's no penalty or anything. There's no time limit. You have to get to the third tower in, so it doesn't really matter. Just jump up here. Jump out of your Hornet at any second. If you're a better flyer than I am, just jump out. Boop. And that is the Thunderstorm skull. And achievement pop. And jump off the edge. Ooh. Sorry, Chief. Now, for the most annoying skull of them all, I would have been your daddy's skull on the level of the Covenant. So for this one, you're going to have to fight your way through this bridge section here. First time through, you'll actually be fighting the Covenant. Don't die. Well, it doesn't really matter. But just fight your way through. If you can, try and knock bodies off the edge, because on the way back, you'll actually be fighting against the Flood. As you can see, they're helping you here, but you'll be fighting against them, and the small guys will hop into bodies and just make your life a little bit more difficult. So if you can, just knock them off. Whatever. It's really not difficult or normal. So make your way through, kill them all. I picked up the gravity hammer that brute dropped, and I thought it was a really good idea. Just a little tip. This little section here doesn't have anything. So when you get to this point, just extend the bridge, cutscene, and skip any second. Skip. You should do a better job of editing. Skip. There you go. So now you're versing the Flood. That's fine. Take him out. You're gonna go all the way back to the start of this bridge section. Just drink a Mountain Dew. Yum. The drink of gamers. So yeah, take out the Flood. Shotgun, gravity hammer helps. Assault rifle helps with the little dudes. Cortana again. Run through. Okay, when you get to this section, normally you have to follow the Arbiter down the elevator. Turn around, and instead you got to go through the hoops, as you can see in a specific order. They are laid out as you can see on the bottom of the screen, and this that just appeared on the bottom of the screen is actually the order of the hoops you have to go through. So go through the fourth hoop, which is in this middle section of the bridge, and then hoop 6, which is the first one after the second room, the third section. There are 7 rings in total, going 1 through 7 at the start of the elevator room where you just saw me before. So through to 5, and then back to 4, boom, jump through, back to 5 again, all the way back to the first hoop of this section, the middle section, also known as the third ring. Jump through here, and then finally the 4th ring. Boop. If you do it right, you should see the flashing rings. I have got this on ×2 speed, so they won't be flashing that fast. That's fine. They'll literally be flashing half the speed. So yeah, there's the skull. The skull will spawn back at the light bridge, and the achievement didn't pop, but I did get it. This is a tilt skull on the level Cortana. Probably about 10 minutes into this mission. It's the first sort of looks like a Covenant ship room infected by the Flood. Once you get to this room, just clear it out. You'll never truly clear it out. There's always going to be a couple of Flood running around. I think they keep spawning. You'll recognize this room because I think it's the first time you face the Flood infected hunters, the tanks. So yeah, anyway, come to the edge of this room where you see that little console. Jump up onto these little ledges just here. Boop, Boop. Run across this tentacle, and there's a tilt skull. Yay! And jump down. And the final skull, the mythic skull, is on the level Halo. As you can see here, this is just as you spawn in. As soon as you spawn in, look at the arbiter, very important. And then the next step is crucial to summoning the skull. You need to pull out the rocket launcher. I cannot stress how important that is. Not really. I'm very sorry. Very tired again. Anyway, you have to come through this little crevice thing. It's part of the mission. Normally you just keep going towards the left, but instead you want to turn to the right, and you want to go through that little crack, and you can see cutting through the snow, there's the skull. And any section, there you go. That's the Witch Doctor achievement for 20 gamer score, which is to find all the skulls in Halo 3. And there is the final Skulltaker achievement for Halo 3. Yay! So I hope this has helped you. If it has, great. If it hasn't, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the section below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, catch you next time.